What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some more Alphabet series. This is Alphabet. This is episode 20, man. And we got the Green Bay Packers, my favorite team to play with on the game. So, I'm very familiar with this team. So, our chances of me losing this game are extremely low. Now, that's a joke, man. You can lose any game in this game. It don't really matter who you play with. This game is so unpredictable and wacky at times. You just never know what's going to happen. I remember one game I threw 4 picks, and all 4 of the picks were just ludicrous. I played against a guy in Draft Champions the other day. He threw 4 picks, and all of them were just wacky, and I was the one catching the interception. So you just never know. Random fumbles, people jumping in front of people. You just never know. My opponent had the ball first. He has the Dallas Cowboys. Interesting choice. I played against the Cowboys. I was going to say the Power Boys. I don't know what's going on with me right now, but it's your boy. We get to use a pick with Adrian Amos right there, and I'll definitely take that all day, all night, and all evening. But going up against the Cowboys, I went up against them quite a few times this year. Probably one of the teams I've faced the most. I believe it's between them, and as shocking as this might sound, maybe Seattle. I'm not really sure. No. I think the Vikings. I think the Vikings and the Cowboys are the 2 teams I've played against the most. It's kind of shocking. You would think it would be the Ravens or the 49ers or the Chiefs, but that's not the case. I'm not really sure why, but I think it's cool. I think this year in the online rank, more than most years, even though every year I've shown you guys a plethora of versatility, a plethora of opponents playing with lower seeded teams. I'm playing with a lower seeded team. I've got a lower seeded team going against a higher seeded team, vice versa. I've showed you guys that, throughout my almost 8 year span here. But this year, I think this has been the most versatile year. As far as picking teams, this has probably been the most versatile year I have witnessed when it came to online ranked matches. And that's astounding, because I can remember years like in 2012, everybody picked, I believe it was the 49ers or the Ravens. I think everybody picked the 49ers. You went up against them a whole bunch. My team was the Texans that year. I picked them when I really, really wanted to win. But you guys remember that there always was a cycle of going up against, people that always would pick the same team. And to not have to go through that this year was completely awesome. But we do have to go up against the stretch a lot this year. But this guy didn't do it that much. He didn't do the stretch that much. But we were pretty much shutting it down. He didn't get a bunch of yards running, especially in the first half. In the second half, I think he got kind of loose. But first half, I don't think he did that well. But he's coming down the field. He has an opportunity to take the lead. Let's see what he can do. We sack him right there. Good sack by number 55. Third down at 17. He goes to the left-hand side. I'm like, oh, no. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him. And he scores his first points of the contest. But, man, we got Green Bay, baby. We ain't backing down, man. It's your boy. You guys know I had to come back with something, man. But thankfully, I had enough time in the pocket to get that off. I'm a little shocked I had the time, because he sacked me like 4 times in the first half. Now, obviously, I'm in a pass-happy mode. If I didn't mention we are at Green Bay, oh yeah, especially speaking of mentioning stuff, I am on Twitch, twitch.tv/launchpadft12. Follow your boy on there. I think 50 subscribers I get affiliated, and that would be awesome if I could get that as soon as possible. I'll definitely want to start twitching more, streaming more, especially when Madden 21 comes out, and when the PS5 comes out. I plan on streaming Spider-Man. I believe there's a new Ratchet & Clank game coming out. I plan on streaming. And I don't know what's been going on with my voice this last couple of weeks. Some people say I'm one of the most articulate speakers that they ever known in their life, man. Sometimes when it comes to these recordings, I can't even talk right, but it's all good, man. But I definitely want to stream a little more. As he hits me with that play that he hit me with earlier, I think that was a play. But if it wasn't a play, it was something similar. And he goes to the right. Woo! Sneaky nice. Sneaks in a touchdown right there over 2 of my defenders. I was a little shocked he got that off. But we get it to A. Jones. Fumbles, but luckily it goes out of bounds. I couldn't believe he fumbled. A lot of people using that strip this year. I haven't noticed that, man. People use a strip ball for all kinds of ways. As we throw that away, that making us 10 for 12 on the field in this contest, 11 for 13 right here. We get the first down with Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham played really, really well this game. Usually I have issues with him. I've had some issues with him in like the last 4 or 5 times I played the Packers. But this game, he's playing well. We're up 3. We're trying to go up. I'm telling you, we almost get sacked right there. We go to the right, and look at this. Lazard catch a humongous catch right there, man. Right there, I had the tight end open, but I was focused on that running back. So I threw it to him. Luckily, Jones caught that. We go over the middle to the boy, Devontae Adams, man, and he gets a touchdown right there, making it 24-14, making it a little harder for my opponent to breathe, a little harder for my opponent to get a chance to win in this contest. But check out what my opponent does. 2 minutes left. Throws over the middle, gets a good pass right there. Stretch play. He gets some yardage, about 12 yards right there, and he takes a field goal. This is actually pretty smart. I actually like this. Not something that I would do, but I understand. He take the field goal. He still has 3 timeouts. If he stops me, I almost ran for a touchdown right there, man. I was getting kind of hyped. I was like, oh, man. But if he stops me, he gets the ball back with some time, and then he'll have opportunity to tie the ball game up. But that did not happen. That did not happen. I kept running the ball until he ran the timeouts. I said, you know what? I was going to throw it like I've been throwing all game. I said, wait, when he runs out all his timeouts, I throw the ball, man. I don't mind, playing around and keeping it going and stuff like that. I don't mind that. You guys know I don't mind that. You guys know, especially towards the end of the year, I'm a guy that doesn't mind passing the ball. Just to pass, have some fun. It's online rig match at the end of the year. It's not like if I win, it's not like it's gonna be a huge deal, because I got so many more wins than losses. Like I always tell you guys, how you beat online ring match for the year is to do your best to get more wins than losses. And I got way more wins than losses, so that's not really the case. But this is the Alphabet Series, and I told you guys I was gonna do the best I can to win in this series. And if I would have kept passing right there without making my opponent use timeouts, I felt like in my soul that wouldn't look like I was trying to win. You never know, I could have thrown the pick. I'm playing pretty good. This game, I'm playing excellent. Now I'm throwing very efficiently. I got one of the best quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers, throwing the ball. And you guys know how efficient I can be with him via this game. But I was like, you know what? Let me calm it down. Let me calm it down and run the ball until he runs his timeouts. But anyway, shout out to my opponent, for playing the whole game. Sometimes, when people go down 10 or people go down 7, and there's no way for them to win. They kind of, just quit or whatever. But we went 15 for 17 from the field, 157.9 passer rating, 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, even though I almost threw an interception. He had a pretty efficient game himself. He was 11 for 15 from the field, so we definitely got shown some love. 70 yards running for Pollard. Okay, I didn't know he had that many rushing yards with Pollard, but 70 yards on 8 carries. Dang, okay, he was 8. Okay, I didn't even know that. All right. Now the boy Lizard, 103 yards on 3 catches. That was huge. He had that huge touchdown at the end of half. Hopefully you guys enjoy this game. This is your boy Launchpad 1412. I can't tell you guys how much I love you guys. I can't tell you as much as I can tell you. I love you guys. Appreciate everyone that's been paying attention to me even up to this point. We 20 games in, baby. Your boy